Thank you very much.
Was that a question?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. It kind of started for me because there was an ex-girlfriend and her dad was into some weird therapy type thing like that, and I thought it was kind of hilarious that someone that late in life would still be trying to figure it all out. And I kind of found that amusing. And then it was when I was at the end of film school, and I was aware that I was going to be leaving film school and trying to do things in the future like that. And I was around someone's house, and it was someone whose parents were quite big production managers in England, and they were throwing out these books, and I used to be a bit of an obsessive book collector. So I'll have them. Anything to do with film, I'll take it. And then one of them was a book called Toxic Parents. It's a self-help book called Toxic Parents by Dr. Susan Ford. And I just thought the title was so great, and I started reading it, and it was all these anecdotes. And I thought, well, this would make a great movie. And then I realised it wouldn't, because they were just too ridiculous. The real life stories were just too strong. So then I just sort of got interested in it. So then I started reading every self-help book, every therapy book I could get my hands on for a while. I reckon I read about at least 100 self-help books, therapy books, child rearing books, all that kind of stuff. And was that child rearing? Was that someone regressing to their childhood? Anyway, where was I? So, I did think mostly these books, either they're common sense and think, oh come on, I can figure that out, or it was I just think this is just bollocks, or I just thought, well some of it, I actually thought this is quite interesting stuff. And so I kind of got caught up between the thing, and within the movie I didn't want it to say therapy is a load of nonsense, because for some people it does work, and there's lots of really good stuff in it. I think it works quite well when it's empowering, when it's saying to you, think it through for yourself, this might be the causes. But the problem with it is, what happens a lot of the time is, I had an uncle who went to therapy a lot, he loved going into therapy and saying, oh, it's all my mother's fault. And then, the problem is, you get this thing of navel-gazing, and people start just sort of going, oh, my problems because of this. And that I found amusing and funny, and right for kind of exploitation. So I'm saying it's funny, it's stupid, but also there's some sense to it. Well, so that's the question.
We only have time for one more question.
One more question? That's not very long.
Oh, give me one more. Yeah.
I can't say the budget, I'm afraid, because we're still selling it all over the world. So if we tell people how much it costs, then how long does it take to film? 5 weeks. Really tight shoot. It was 5 weeks of shooting.
It did seem
and then on the days off, I tended to not have a day off because everyone else would have a day off, and I'd go off and I'd have to look at another location or figure something out or sort something out. So it was pretty exhausting. Pretty intense. And everything that could go wrong did go wrong, and the whole shoot was just one long, perilous thing. I was talking to someone today about, because the scene when they're in the pub, they're when we were doing that scene, they're all improvising around sort of stuff that we sort of thought out, and I was just saying, yeah, it's great, it's fun, we're having a great time. And the reality was, when they were upstairs in the green rooms, as it were, hanging around, getting a bit bored, I was going, oh, it's going to be so much fun, we're having such a great fun time. And downstairs, the ceiling, one of the pipes had leaked, and there was a hole of water pouring down onto all our lights. And I was just oh no, it was just really time away, and I was just oh god. And then I go upstairs and hey guys, it's going to be so fun, we're going to get drunk, it's going to be great. And then I go downstairs and I go, oh no, I'm running around and shouting at people, that was good, isn't it? So the whole time I was having to pretend that I was having a great fun time with them, so they'd have that energy. I was there just pulling my hair out going, oh my god. And also you have to keep calm in front of your crew, because otherwise they think you're not it. So you have to keep sort of pretending yeah, this is cool, I know what's going on, and actually inside you're just crying out. Yeah. Well, Italy. doing a tour, which is going to start in LA and then Las Vegas, and we go back up here again to Livermore. California Film Festival, and there's going to be a couple of us there, and then we go down to the East Coast and do this tour, we go all the way around, go to Chicago again, blah, 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 ending up in New York. And playing the IFC Theatre there, because we're releasing it. So that's the US tour, and then Italy are releasing it, dubbing the whole thing to Italian, which is, oh my god, this is going to be awful. France, we're like that close to getting it signed off. England, we've got some things happening, and then hopefully, at the moment, I mean, I don't know if anyone cares, but the film market's in a bit of a perilous state. No one's buying it. I was just in Berlin, and no one's buying anything whatsoever. We saw all the things that we've got to do with France, and people were saying this is a miracle, no one's buying anything. So it's like really hard, but hopefully we're going to start selling all over the world. So the DVD release, anyway, so to answer your question, there'll be, the way I see it, they'll do a VOD release which lasts for how long it is. For me, I'm 8 hours behind, and I had to set up at 5 my time, which was like 11 the night before, so I've been awake for like 2 days. So, just before the screening, pretty much, you know. Yeah. Right. Well, I'm here because there's a Monday screening as well, so I'm going to be here for the Monday screening as well. So Sunday, I'm actually going to San Francisco.
Yay!
But anyway, so the other question was a VOD and then there'll be a DVD release. And the DVD's going to have lots of really cool extras on it.
Woo!
So full improvisation and stuff they did in the pub. I was watching it just the other night. The extras are going to be really good on this. And there's a making of that Johnny's girlfriend did, where she just went round. And she was basically there most of the time. If she wasn't filming, Johnny was. So there's lots of Johnny filming stuff. It's very funny.